Well, hello everybody, BugEater64 here, and today we're going to be flying from Seattle, Washington to Vancouver International in Canada, British Columbia. We're going to be flying this bird here, the Miltech A-1 Skyraider. And they've done a couple updates since it released, and they took care of all the problems I was having with my Moza throttle hardware, and that's why I was running into problems with my trim and so on. It conflicted. So they went ahead. They've done some really good updates on it. It flies really well. So we're just going to try and have some fun here. And unfortunately, I'm not sure how this is going to go, for the simple reason that the weather sucks out on the West Coast, pretty much like it has around where I live in upstate South Carolina. We've had rain and a lot of cloudiness, but it's even worse out in Seattle. And so we'll see how things go. I am going to be using Beyond ATC and also FSLTL for my traffic, because it works with Beyond ATC. So we're going to do all that, and hopefully we're going to have some fun, and I hope you enjoy it. So we will see you inside the cockpit. Let's get going. Okay, well, here we are at Sandy. Miltech Skyraider. We're going to be doing a flight from, right now we're at Seattle, and we're going to be flying to Vancouver, Canada. So it's less than 200 miles, and but we're going to definitely make sure to carry enough fuel, because a couple times I've actually run out of fuel in this aircraft just using the main tank. So anyway, with that said, let's get inside the aircraft and get things started. Now, for air traffic, we are using FSLTL, and I'm using Beyond ATC. We'll see how that all works. Plus, I'm using Toby head tracking, and so although I've done some test flights in VR, and this aircraft is hugely fun in virtual reality in my Quest 3, but it's a little bit easier to use Beyond ATC when I've got just the head tracking, which I have turned off right now. So anyway, let's get some things taken care of, a little housekeeping. I'm going to go ahead and leave this sight in here. I normally take it off. Got to put my hula girl up there though, you know. So with that, let's get some power to the aircraft. Put on our ground power. It's a cloudy day. We may see some rain. Let's open the cockpit here. Lock the tail wheel. Okay, that's all looking good. The reason I don't push this all the way there is that if I throw it into max, or high, as they say, when I try to make adjustments in it, it shuts the engine down. So, and then we've got our prop RPM, slight crack there, and so let's look at our flight plan. Okay, so that's All looking good. A lot of waypoints. But so let's see here. Alright. Okay, with that, alright, let's see here. There we go. Alright, so let's set up our fuel. First fill this all the way up. And then we're going to also put in the center. So that gives us almost 700 gallons. So that is, we'll just we'll take off on the main, and once we've taken off, we'll go ahead and switch to the center and let it go, although it doesn't matter in this flight. On other flights where I've flown 700 miles, I use 3 packs, and so that looks good. Alright, so with that, let's go ahead and prime the old girl. Double check everything over here. Mixture to high. Propellers full. Slightly on the fuel. Fuel on, booster on. Magnetos on. Prime 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, and 5. And let's start. She'll turn and then she should catch. There we go. Okay, well, she is a loud beast. Okay, everything is looking good. Alright, let's get some lights on because it's a cloudy day. Almost folded the wings up there. Okay, oops, almost forgot. Seattle ground, ADX-01, ready for engine start.
Alaska 1041, ramp Quebec tree taxi via November, Tango, Quebec. Hold short runway 16 left.
Over to ramp Quebec tree taxi via November, Tango, Quebec. Hold short runway 16 left, Alaska 1041.
Seattle ground, Airbus ADX-01, request startup only. So that is not working.
Airbus X-01, request engine start.
Airbus X-01, engine start approved. Call when ready for taxi.
Okay, now.
Affirmative, engine start approved. Airbus X-01.
SkyWest 3824, contact Seattle Tower 119.9er.
Over to Tower 119.9er, SkyWest 3824.
Alright, so let's
Delta 842, gate Bravo 6 taxi via November, Tango, Quebec. Hold short runway 16 left.
Gate Bravo 6 via November, Tango, Quebec. Hold short runway 16 left, Delta 842.
Japan Air 68 Heavy, gate Sierra 9er taxi via Mike, Bravo.
Gate Sierra 9 via Mike, Bravo, Japan Air 68 Heavy.
we are set.
SkyWest 3779, contact Seattle Tower 119.9er.
Okay.
Over to Tower 119.9er, SkyWest 3779. SkyWest 3735 at Gate Alpha 2, request pushback and engine start.
SkyWest 3735, Seattle ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face south.
Pushback approved, face south, SkyWest 3735.
Okay, so we got a good engine start and we are ready to taxi. Let's go ahead and close this board right now. And let's unlock our tail wheel.
Alaska 1041, cross runway 16 left at Quebec. Continue taxi via Quebec. Bravo.
Cross runway 16 left at Quebec. Continue taxi via Quebec, Bravo, Alaska 1041.
Korean Air 41 Heavy, Gate Sierra 11 taxi via Mike. Bravo.
Gate Sierra 11 via Mike, Bravo, Korean Air 41 Heavy.
Seattle ground ADX-01 ready for taxi.
Skywest 3735, request taxi to the active.
Skywest 3735, runway 16 left taxi via Bravo, Alpha, Charlie.
Runway 16 left via Bravo, Alpha, Charlie, Skywest 3735.
Airbus AG-01, runway 16 left taxi via Alpha, Charlie.
Runway 16 left via Alpha, Charlie, Airbus X-01.
Airbus AG-01, contact Seattle Tower 119.9er.
Contact Tower 119.9er, Airbus X-01.
Skywest 3824, Seattle Tower, wind 185 at 12, fly runway heading, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff. Fly runway heading, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff, Skywest 3824. Skywest 3779, runway 16 left, line up and wait. Runway 16 left, line up and wait, Skywest 3779. Skywest 3779, Seattle Tower, wind 185 at 12, Arnav to Renby, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff. Runway 16 left, Airnav.
Okay, flaps down. We are ready for departure. Seattle Tower, ADX-01, request departure.
Airbus AG-01, Seattle Tower, wind 185 at 12, fly heading 350, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff. Caution wake turbulence.
Fly heading 350, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff, Airbus X-01.
Skywest 3779, contact Seattle departure. Have a good morning. Contact Seattle departure, Skywest 3779.
Close the canopy. Okay, and we'll lock the tail wheel. And let's run it up. Brakes released. Okay. Here we go. Gear at positive rate.
Skywest 3735, ready to aviate. Runway 16 left. Skywest 3735, runway 16 left. Line up and wait. Line up and wait. Runway 16 left. Skywest 3735.
Okay, so
Airbus AX-01, reset transponder. Squawk 1442.
1442 in the box, Airbus X-01.
okay.
Skywest 3735, Seattle Tower, wind 185 at 12, Arnav to Nevjo, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff. Runway 16 left, Arnav to Nevjo, cleared for takeoff, Skywest 3735.
Okay, climbing, alright. Now on the center tank. A lot of rain today.
Skywest 3735, contact Seattle departure. Contact Seattle departure, Skywest 3735.
Trying to fly by instruments. That is a little bit hard in this old girl.
Southwest 2505, ready for departure, runway 16 left. Southwest 2505, Seattle Tower, wind 185 at 12, fly runway heading, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff. Fly runway heading, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff, Southwest 2505. Alaska 296, hold position for traffic. Hold position for traffic, Alaska 296. Alaska 296, continue taxi. Continue taxi, Alaska 296. Alaska 296, ready to go, runway 16 left.
Alaska 296, hold short of 16 left, departing traffic.
Affirmative, hold short of 16 left for traffic, Alaska 296.
Alaska 296.
Okay,
runway 16
so
left.
we're in the
Line up and
clouds.
Line up and wait, runway 16 left, Alaska 296.
Yeah, at least we break out a little bit once in a while. Okay, let's look at this. Yeah, see all that weather?
Contact Seattle departure.
Contact Seattle departure, Southwest 2505.
Alaska 296, Seattle Tower, wind 185 at 12, fly runway heading, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff.
Fly runway heading, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff, Alaska 296.
So while we're doing this, a little bit of sunshine.
Sky was 4149, holding short, runway 16 left.
SkyWest 4149, Seattle Tower, wind 185 at 12, RNAV to Renby, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 16 left, airnav to Ren, cleared for takeoff. Sky was 4149.
Okay.
For traffic. I'll call you back.
Hold position, Delta 640.
Every once in a while we get to
Delta
look through the
640,
clouds.
Continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Delta 640. Delta 640, holding short, runway 16 left.
Delta 640, number 1 for departure. Hold short of 16 left.
Roger, hold short of 16 left, Delta 640.
Alaska 9 or 14, contact Seattle departure.
Contact Seattle departure, Alaska 9 or 14.
Alaska 516, hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
Hold position, Alaska 516.
Horizon Air 2061, Seattle Tower, wind 185 at 12, fly runway heading, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff.
Fly runway heading, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff. Horizon Air 2061.
Delta 640, runway 16 left, line up and wait.
Runway 16 left, line up and wait, Delta 640.
Alaska 306, hold position for company traffic.
Hold position for traffic, Alaska 306.
Alaska 516, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Alaska 516.
Alaska 306, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Alaska 306. Alaska 516, holding short, runway 16 left.
Alaska 516, number 1 for departure. Hold short of 16 left.
Roger, hold short of 16 left, Alaska 516.
Horizon Air 2061, contact Seattle departure. Take care.
Contact Seattle departure, Horizon Air 2061.
Alaska 306, hold position for company traffic.
Hold position, Alaska 306.
Delta 640, Seattle Tower, wind 185 at 12, fly runway heading, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff.
Fly runway heading, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff, Delta 640.
Alaska 516, runway 16 left, line up and wait.
Line up and wait. Runway 16 left, Alaska 516.
Alaska 572, hold position for company traffic. I'll call you back.
Hold position, Alaska 572.
Alaska 306, continue taxi.
Continue taxi.
WestJet 1722, contact Seattle Center 128.5.
Contact Seattle Center 128.5 West, Jet 1722.
Seattle Center, Airbus X-01, good morning, 5,100 feet.
Airbus X-01, you're off course. Cleared direct Vescu. Resume own navigation.
Roger. Cleared direct Vescu. Resume own navigation, Airbus X-01.
Air Canada 978, contact Seattle Center 128.5, see you.
Contact Seattle Center 128.5, Air Canada 978.
Allegiant 287, contact Seattle Center 128.5.
Center on 128.5, Allegiant 287. Seattle Center, west, at 1754. Good day, through 15,000 feet for 18,000 feet. WestJet 1754, Seattle Center, climb and maintain flight level 370. Climb and maintain flight level 370 west, at 1754. Skywest 3742. Contact Vancouver arrival 133.1. Have a good flight.
Contact Vancouver arrival, Skywest 3742.
Canada 970. Contact Seattle Center 128.5. Have a good one.
Center on 128.5, Air Canada 970, bye-bye.
Okay, so come on. The weather is just nasty. Try and get below these clouds. Try to keep this thing under control. Okay. Let's get down. Come on, come on. Okay. Well, maybe we can float to shore. You think? Well, we don't want to pollute. Oh, wave to the airplane. See, we were finally on approach. So close yet so far away. Okay. Well, we'll have to try this again one day. See that right there? We need rescue. Okay, well. We were 35 miles away from touchdown. So sad. Okay, well, that could have ended better. We got within 35 miles of the airfield, and as you could tell, the weather really sucked. And so there isn't a really well-working autopilot in this aircraft. It's a lot of dead reckoning and so on. Even with the GTN 750 in there, when you're dealing with weather and you can't see anything, you know, it's not the aircraft. The aircraft worked just like it's supposed to. It was a lot of fun. I really like what Miltech has done with this. The sad news is that DCS has canceled the Skyraider module. There was evidently some problems between the developers and DCS in that there wasn't communication going on that both parties have had agreed to or felt was necessary, and so sadly the Skyraider, which was such an important aircraft in the history of Vietnam and conflicts, just isn't going to happen. It was basically the predecessor to the A-10. Was a fantastic platform for close air support and protecting downed pilots till the helicopters could get in there and pick them up. And it's just sad that we're not going to have any time in the near future a version of this aircraft. So as good a job as Miltech did on this airplane, I would love to see them enter this into DCS. I'm not a developer. I don't know all the things that go into that, but they've really done a fine job on this, and I'm very happy and proud to be able to fly this aircraft in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, because it's a lot of fun. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the flight, even though things didn't turn out the way we had hoped for. But didn't do a bad water landing. Luckily nobody could see it. But anyway, until next time, this is Bug Eater 64. And as always, remember, do as I say, not as I do. And of course, with everything, safe flying. Happy 2026.